What's up guys, Yusuf here bringing you another DCEU video. The newest Justice League trailer had premiered at Comic-Con and then to the world, and it set the internet ablaze with its stunning visuals, high-octane action, and of course its Easter eggs and references. One of those references I'd like to discuss today deals with the Green Lanterns and how they could play a role in Justice League. In the trailer, we hear a bone-chilling and ambitious monologue from the film's villain Steppenwolf. He says,
"No protectors here. No lanterns. No Kryptonian. This world will fall. Like all the others."
Now that quote alone raises many questions and sends my brain 100 different ways. But for now, let's stick with the line that made everyone go, "What the hell?" And that line is, "No lanterns." Now, let me get the negative Nancy part out of the way first. Yes, this could just be a passive comment from Steppenwolf that is planted there to be a world-building reference. As Darkseid's first General of Apocalypse, we know for a fact that they have taken over other worlds, and in doing so, maybe he's run across some lanterns. If that's the case, then it wasn't enough lanterns because this dude is still kicking around, or of course he could have just escaped through a boom tube. But look, I truly believe that this quote and reference to the lanterns is so much more than just a little nod to the core. Now, I personally think that we will see Green Lanterns pop up in the film, but where? The most logical place that they could appear is the history lesson that has been touted for over a year. We know that the history lesson involves Atlanteans, Themyscirans, and mankind defending the world from the forces of Apocalypse the first time they attacked. But what if their conjoined forces weren't enough? What if the Corps got word of Steppenwolf causing havoc on Earth, or at least planning to invade Earth? And in Lord of the Rings fashion, they show up to change the tide of the fight, like Theoden's army in Ride of Rohirrim in the Lord of the Rings Return of the King. And that's not me just pulling that out of my ass. When the set reports came out last year, they described that history lesson as a Lord of the Ring-esque battle. So I'm expecting it to be like that, and I know Snyder can deliver it in that same manner. But let it be known that since this history lesson takes place hundreds and hundreds of years ago, we may not see the lanterns that we're too familiar with. But there is a chance we could see Abin Sur. In the comics, Abin Sur became a lantern in the year 1860. The films always take liberties with the comics. They can take that and make him much older and make it so that his race doesn't age if they don't already. And then if not him, then maybe we get the lantern that recruited Abin Sur, Starkor. I could be pronouncing his name wrong. Let me know in the comments if I am. Last note, I do not think the Green Lanterns or a Green Lantern will show up in the end battle of the Justice League film. I think that it would be unfair to the fans and the characters to just have Hal Jordan pop up at the end and become a member of the League. That would be very rushed, and it would be the second ex machina of the film. At least the second that we know of, with the first being Superman returning. So, the lanterns only appearing in the history lesson is a fair place. Let them kick a little ass, and then let that be the seed that gets planted into the general audience's mind. They go, wait a minute, what are those? Some people may go, wait a minute, those are Green Lanterns. Weren't they in that shitty movie a couple years ago? And some people aren't familiar with that. They're going to see that and they're going to go, wow, those guys were cool. All right, let's get into this Justice League film. And then as they watch the film, and then as the DCEU continues to grow, when they announce the Green Lantern Corps film, they're going to be like, wait a minute, weren't those guys that popped up in that battle in Justice League? Oh, I got to see this film. They were pretty cool in that. So guys, those are all my thoughts on this particular one topic. But what's important is I hear what you guys have to say. Go in the comments and let me know what you guys think. Do you think Steppenwolf was just, giving us a little Easter egg or a little name drop? Do you think we will see Green Lanterns in this film? I'm curious to hear you guys' thoughts. So be on the lookout for more DCEU videos, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and the bell so you can get notified.